Alright, so this is probably a terrible idea, but I got a lot of them. I want to get into kayak bass fishing. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all seen some of that last few days, kind of getting into the idea of it. Sat on the sidelines a long time. But I looked at a lot of kayaks, and a lot of the ones I like bass boats, are pretty expensive. And I don't want to bite off more than I can chew to the tune of $2,500 sight unseen on the whole sport. So Tractor Supply has kayaks for sale for some reason, and I have a Tractor Supply close to home, so I think I'm about to roll up on them and buy like a $200 kayak, maybe a $300 kayak, go put that thing in and see if this is really something I want to fool with. So I got a little bit of the monster bass stuff from one of the last few boxes. I think it was a couple months ago. Rage Space Monkey. I've used a lot of Strike King's Rage Tail stuff, but I've never used a Space Monkey. Got a Booyah bankroll jig, 3/8 ounce. I got a lot of rain last couple of days, so I think it's going to be pretty muddy in the creek. And if I can get out on the river, I'm going to try to get out there. There's a lake that's been down the last couple summers. I really like fishing there in the summer, but they've dropped the water the last couple summers, and it's been inaccessible by a big boat. So I'm going to try to dump a kayak in there and see if I can fish. For a while, I'm going to rig up a Powershot. I did a little bit with the Tokyo rig lately, and that's actually kind of opened my eyes up to the Powershot. Did an article with Justin Lucas a little while back for Angler talking about it, and he caught like a 13 pounder or something like that in the FOW tournament as a co-angler on a Powershot. So I'm going to rig that up, take a couple rods with me. Have no idea what I'm getting into. I know that I'm not going to have a lot of tackle, not going to have a lot of rods. I'm going to definitely take some water, take the GoPro, see what happens. Should be fun. I made a chicken strip basket. You know what's up. Held off on the blizzard. It was tempting. It was tempting. We're about to roll up over here on the Tractor Supply, the obvious headquarters of all things kayak. Alright, so yeah. That don't look like no fishing kayak right there. Uh-oh. That's the old Journey 10. The old Journey 12 SS. What's SS for? Super shaky. It actually ain't bad looking little deals. That little 10-footer right there probably do donuts. But that might be what I go with. I got a couple rod holders. Like a drive-through kayak shop. Let's see. Well, there's a paddle with that one. I need a paddle. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I don't know, boys. What y'all think? Got a pretty big little whoop whoop on this one. Got a paddle holder on both of them, so yeah, got a little cup holder right there. Yep. Where am I gonna put my ice chest? Maybe I can strap my ice chest on top of this back hatch deal. This is gonna be pretty interesting, boys and girls. All right. Throwing stars. Who doesn't need a 17-inch straight machete with throwing stars? Kind of spent $229, $299. Journey 12 SS. Sit on fishing kayak. All right. Just like that, I am a kayaker. 100% all in. Just a true hammer in a kayak. Nothing but a little boat life for me. Yada yada yada. I'm about to go make a fool out of myself. What do y'all think the odds are on me getting wet today? Check out this state-of-the-art paddle here. Tell you something though, this thing is a pretty nice little old boat for real. For $300. Great for lakes and rivers. Ideal sit-on kayak. Those who are looking for some excitement. That's me. I'm looking for excitement. Did y'all know they kicked me out of school once because of recess? I don't play. Alright, I don't know what these are. I'm pretty sure they're important. Is there anybody wanted to give me an idea what these little rubber washers are for? Because I just found they go on this. I feel like they might have come out of that orange bag. I have no idea what I'm doing. That just became even more apparent when I found 2 rubber washers. Alright. And away we go. Alright, so the cool thing about this little lake we're going to today is it hadn't got a lot of pressure lately because the water's down like, I don't know, 8 feet. It's been down all summer. You can tell by the banks there's a lot of grass growing up. There's a boat ramp right over there, and it's completely out of the water. So I'm about to go to a buddy's house. They had a boat ramp over there. Somebody's got their pontoon boat pulled up there. Must have floated away from where they had it tied out to the end of one of these docks or something. I'm gonna go to my buddy's house here, back down the ramp, and drop in off the dirt of his ramp. So let's just go out here and see what we can't figure out. Can't stress enough again that I have no idea what I'm doing. And unfortunately, one thing I already see about this kayak that I'm not too crazy about is it doesn't have a handle on the side, just on both ends, so it's kind of hard to do by yourself, but we're getting there. See what I'm saying? The grass has grown up pretty good from where the water's been down. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I assume the best way to get in will be this way, where your feet will be forward. But again, I have no idea. Oh, it's the rod holder. That'll be handy. There we go. That'll come in handy. Might actually want to leave that out and just put my cooler right there. This is pretty much all I'm taking. Getting really back to the basics here. Got a shutter jig. Hadn't fished that much, thought it might be pretty muddy, so I brought spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, square bill, some soft plastics, a couple of extra nickels jigs in case I break hoe, some worms, got my GoPro charger, ice chest, life jacket. Made sure I got me a waterproof tackle box where I can put my phone in there because I'm pretty sure I'm going in the drink today. Just being pessimistic but realistic. And 3 rods. Now, I know there's a lot of talk about needing to have versatility in your rods because you can only take a few. So I got 2 7-foot medium heavies, one with 30-pound braid, one with 15-pound fluorocarbon, and a 7/8 medium heavy for bigger stuff. God, it's just funny to go from fishing in a bass boat to something so small. I put 3 rods in there and it just looks massive. Oh yeah, my ice chest will fit good. I think I'm gonna strap it in. There we go. Ready for something right there. Got a little hitchhiker in there. Life jacket. Put that up. Tackle box. Alright, I'm going to be making several mistakes throughout the day, I'm sure. So I'd like for you to comment below with all of my many mistakes so I can learn from them. But that's me right there. That's a kayak. Sure. Why not? Cool. Fire up the old Angler app. Fish mode. Start. Hook up my bullseye. Give it a tap. Alright. Alright, we're hooked up. Let's get the trip started. Alright. Woo! Oh, that's some mud right there, boy. This is already getting interesting. I stepped off in about 12 inches of silt. Let's see if I can get my crock up out of there. This is about as comical as I foresaw it. My croc's stuck in the mud. I was trying to keep from getting it super muddy, but that is already not panned out. Let's see if I can find my other crock here. Here it is. I can get it out of the mud without flipping. Cool. What have I got myself into? Alright. I was not ready. Alright. Let's go fishing. Whoop, hit my rod already. It's gonna take me a minute to figure out where everything's at. I've been in a kayak like twice. Both times almost as a joke, because I'm not really built, in my opinion, for kayaks, at least not what used to be out there. But here lately, been a lot more time and energy going into building these things and preparing them for Sasquatches like myself. So maybe I can do it. I got a lot of big buddies that do it. If they can do it, I can do it. Maybe. Let's see. Got a little breeze blowing. Wouldn't think twice about it in a bass boat, but it's got me drifting a little. It's all right. That's cool. That's cool. Learning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, first bite in a kayak. Feels like a good one. Dang. Dang. That's not going this fight. I do not know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. Oh my God. This is making me look like a fool. Oh, oh God. Oh, it's a decent spot though. All right, check it out. First fish in a kayak. That's pretty cool. Z-Man fatties on a drop shot, little Powershot setup. Pretty cool deal. Now, I tell you, that's cool, man. I don't know, it's different. It's like, in a world where we try to give ourselves such an advantage on these things, to go out here and kind of put yourself at a disadvantage and go back to the basics on it. Like right there, he showed me what he thought about me right there at the very end. Threw water all in my face, all over my GoPro. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know, man. That was just kind of get us dried off here. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. That's my first fish ever in a kayak. I was about to reel it in. He smoked it on the way up. I don't know, man. It's like a 2-pound spot. It shouldn't be that big a deal, but he got me right there at the end. But it was pretty cool. I don't know. It's just different. I think I might be able to get into this. I think the point of all this is, like, that was a 2-pound spot. That was cooler than any 2-pound spot I've ever caught in a bass boat. And I think it's kind of I mean, you can just get a lot more out of it. Like I said, I'm new to all this, but I've been listening to some of my buddies talk about it, and a lot of folks I know and like, you know, respect, they're pretty geeked up about it. Just geeked up. Geeked out. And I don't know, it might be something to it. It's a lot more of a challenge. I'll say that. I done got to where, you know, you catch a 2-pound spot, just toss it back, don't even care nothing about it. I mean, thanks for the bite, next. But they put me in this little piece of plastic here with a lot less control over my own domain. Changes things. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Good God Almighty. That fish didn't even come close to my bait. Must be a carp. I don't even know if I wanted to tie into that. I don't know what that was. It was big. It must have been a carp just sitting right there on the surface. When I went to reel in my bait, it spooked it. Scared me. I know one of the big deals nowadays on these kayaks, a lot of people want to put graphs on there. Probably haven't even seen mine yet, but I'll show them to you. I got depth finders on here. Yeah, this one's really for up to like 150 feet. Let's see. All right, so it's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 4 feet. And really up shallow like this, less than 5 feet, I'll go with the shallow depth finder. Let's see. Yep. So about 4 feet. So in case y'all were looking at getting some depth finders, there's a couple of cheap choices for you. Kind of multi-purpose depth finders. All right. Let's see how this goes. About as well as I expected. Dismount. Whew. All right. Get out of here for a second without getting snake bit. I just hopped out of the kayak here for a minute. Stretched my legs a little bit. My back's a little sore. But all in all, it's been pretty cool so far. I'm down in this one pretty low. I hear a lot of people talking about needing to get one that you can kind of sit up on top of pretty good. But yeah, pretty cool. Caught one spot. Really surprised I caught a lot of fish. There's a lot of laydowns out here like that right there, and hadn't really caught anything out of them. Caught that one spot on some rock. But anyway, first impressions, pretty cool. Kind of like this Sun Dolphin Journey 12 SS. Little review. I mean, the boat's $300. Had a little old container deal here that I took out where I could put my ice chest in there, because I already had ice chest in there. It's got 3 rod holders. Got a place to hold your paddle on there, foot props, that kind of deal. Yeah, so pretty cool. All right, took a little break, got out of there for a minute, stretched my legs and my back, figured out there's some straps on here. This is a total rookie, like I said. I don't know anything about what I'm doing, but those straps might be able to help me kind of stay forward a little bit. Might be too much here, but yeah, I mean, I'm liking this little thing so far. I know there's a lot of options out there now, but for $300, I mean, that's 2 or 3 trips in a bass boat these days, especially if you go fish a little tournament or something. Factor in your truck gas and your boat gas. So I'm not hating being able to come out here and catch a couple. There we go. All right. I know y'all want to see me get wet, but not yet. All right, let's get back out here. Jig looks like right here. There's a bite. Just going all under the boat. That's a decent one. That gun is fighting. Pretty good spot. Well, that was intense. That joke at the bottom lip was crazy. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Put the old Nichols jig on there. There's the bottom lip. That's weird. About a 2. About a 2-pound spot. Get off these snaky rocks. Might be a big one. Running with it. There's a decent one. That sun got smoked it. That's so pretty. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting little battle right here. Right on these boulders. Oh, that's a decent fish. They just all messing with me. There's another one. Oh, there's another one all over it. got hung up on a trot line. Trying to get a video of the other one with her so I can get her back over here. Total fiasco. There's the trot line she done got hung up on. Woo! It's chilly. Alright, come here, girl. Let's get you off here. Pure T chaos. It's a chunky little spot though. Like a submarine. I don't know what that is. Water's usually, 10 feet deep where it's sitting. Never seen that before. Kind of weird. Kind of a weird deal. There's submarines on the Tallapoosa River. What that is? Crazy. Well, I just made it home from my first kayak trip. I've been in one a couple times before, but this is the first time I actually kind of really went fishing in one. Made my way about 4 or 5 miles paddling. Well, I guess about 2.5, and then 2.5 back, and got a newfound respect for kayakers. Not gonna lie, and I'm gonna also be real transparent with y'all. I'm an idiot. I didn't think about the way the sun shines on your legs the whole time, and I am tore up. I got me some aloe vera. I'm about to go bathe in it, turn the fan on, and try not to touch anything on my legs. Ain't that right, Sammy? She's fired up. So anyway, I had a really good time. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna do it some more. I'm really looking forward to pond fishing this thing. Today, like I said, I jumped out on the lake, and I got pretty tired. My arms were sore, my back was sore. You got to get pretty low in this thing. I know a lot of guys have recommended getting one you sit up on top of pretty high, and I can see how that'd be a lot better. And a pedal drive would be nice, but I want to go ahead and get me one and get out there and mess around in it. So it's been a fun day. I'm gonna try to put this in a couple of sneaky holes, a couple of ponds, and hook into a begging. A daggone 2-pounder would spin me around in this thing, so I bet you if I get about a 7 or 8, it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll see. Enjoyed it. We'll try to get a little bit deeper into this world and get a little better at it. Y'all have a good one.